Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the show where we make English simple, friendly, and real.
Hi, everyone. I'm Jessica.
And I'm Jack. We are so happy you are here with us today.
Before we start, a small reminder. If English learning is important to you, please like this episode and subscribe to our channel.
Yes, when you subscribe, you are not just supporting us, you are supporting your own English journey.
Okay, so today we are talking about something very personal, something almost every English learner feels.
Yes, today's topic is feeling embarrassed when you speak English.
Oh, this one is big. So many learners feel this. Maybe you feel it too, right now, listening to us.
Maybe you know this feeling. Your heart beats fast, your face feels hot, you want to speak, but the words, they just stop.
And after that moment, you think, I am bad at English. Everyone is looking at me. Everyone thinks I sound strange.
But here's the good news, my friend. Everyone feels this. Really, everyone.
Yes, even advanced learners, even people who speak 3 or 4 languages, this feeling is normal.
So today, we're going to talk about why this happens, and more important, how to feel better about it.
By the end of this episode, you will understand your own feelings much better.
And maybe, just maybe, you will feel a little braver too.
So relax, take a breath. There is no test here, no grade, no pressure.
Just real talk, real English, and real support.
Let's start. Okay, Jack, let me ask you something personal. When you were learning a new language, did you ever feel embarrassed?
Oh, all the time. I remember one day I wanted to order coffee in a new language. I practiced the sentence in my head again and again.
And then what happened?
I opened my mouth and nothing came out. The person just looked at me, waiting. My mind went completely empty.
That happens to so many people. It is one of the most common experiences for language learners.
So why does this happen, Jessica? Why do our brains just freeze?
Good question. Let's break it down simply. First reason, fear of mistakes.
Fear of mistakes. Okay, explain that.
When we speak our first language, we don't think about grammar. The words just come out naturally.
Right, it's automatic.
But in a new language, our brain works differently. It checks grammar, checks pronunciation, checks vocabulary, all at the same time.
That's a lot of work for one brain.
Exactly. And because of all this checking, we become afraid of saying something wrong.
So the fear comes from wanting to be perfect.
Yes, and that leads to the second reason. We compare ourselves to native speakers.
Oh, I know this one very well.
We hear a native speaker talk so fast, so smooth, and we think, I will never sound like that.
And that thought makes us feel small.
It does. But here is something important. Comparing yourself to a native speaker is not fair to you.
Why not?
Because a native speaker learned that language for their whole life, since they were a baby. You are learning as an adult in a much shorter time.
When you say it like that, it makes much more sense.
The third reason is fear of judgment. We worry, what will people think of me?
Yes, I always worry. Will they laugh at my accent?
But most people are not judging you. Most people are actually impressed that you can speak another language at all.
That's true. I never think badly about someone who is trying to speak my language.
Exactly. So today, we want you to remember this. Your feelings are normal, but they are not always true.
Beautifully said, Jessica.
Let's add one more reason, because I think it's important too.
Go ahead.
Sometimes we feel embarrassed because of our culture. In some cultures, making a mistake in public feels very shameful.
That's true. I grew up thinking mistakes were something to hide, not something to share.
But in language learning, mistakes are actually tools. They show you exactly what to practice next.
So a mistake is not a failure, it's more like a map showing you where to go.
What a lovely way to say it. Yes, exactly like a map.
Let's also talk about the physical feeling. Some learners feel their hands shake or their voice becomes very quiet.
This is your body's natural stress response. It's the same feeling you might get before a big presentation or a first date.
So it's not really about English, it's about facing something new and uncertain.
Exactly. And the more you practice, the smaller this feeling becomes. It doesn't disappear completely, but it becomes manageable.
That's reassuring to hear.
One more thing before we move on. Please remember, feeling embarrassed does not mean you are bad at English.
It simply means you care about doing well, and caring is actually a wonderful thing.
Yes, if you didn't care at all, you wouldn't feel nervous. So, in a strange way, this feeling shows your effort.
Let's talk about a study I read about once. Researchers found that most listeners forget small mistakes within a few seconds.
Really? Only a few seconds?
Yes, people are usually focused on their own thoughts, not carefully judging every word you say.
That's such a relief to hear. We often imagine everyone is watching closely, but that's rarely true.
Exactly. Most people are simply happy to have a nice conversation with you.
Let's also remember something important. Children learning their first language make thousands of mistakes.
Thousands. And nobody criticizes a small child for saying a word wrong.
We celebrate children's mistakes as part of learning. We should treat our own mistakes the same way.
That's a powerful comparison. As adults, we forget to be gentle with ourselves.
So today, let's practice a little more self-kindness along with our English practice.
I love that combination. Kindness and English together.
Let's finish this section with one important truth. Embarrassment is temporary, but the courage to try lasts much longer.
That courage stays with you, and it grows stronger every time you use it.
So even if today's practice feels a little uncomfortable, remember, discomfort is often a sign of growth, not danger.
Growth rarely feels perfectly comfortable. If it did, it probably wouldn't be growth.
Beautifully said. Let's carry this understanding into the rest of today's episode.
All right, let's talk about something called the silent period.
Ooh, I like this term. Explain it for our listeners, Jack.
The silent period is a normal stage in learning any language. It's a time when you understand more than you can say.
So you understand the words, but speaking still feels hard?
Exactly. Think about small children. Before they speak their first words, they listen for many, many months.
That's right. Babies listen long before they talk.
It's the same for adults learning English. You may understand a podcast, a movie, or a conversation, but speaking still feels new and scary.
So if a learner feels like this, what should they say to themselves?
Instead of saying, "I can't speak English," try saying, "I am still building my speaking confidence."
Oh, I love that. It's a small change, but it feels so much kinder.
Words matter. The way we talk to ourselves changes how we feel.
Let's give a real example. Imagine you are at a coffee shop.
Okay, I'm imagining it now.
You want to order a coffee, but you feel nervous. What can you do?
First, take one slow breath in and one slow breath out. This calms your nervous system.
It sounds simple, but it truly works. Try it right now while you're listening to us.
Breathe in and breathe out. Doesn't that feel a little calmer already?
It really does. A calm body helps create a calm mind, and a calm mind finds words more easily. Now let's talk about how to slowly build confidence, one small step at a time.
Yes, I love practical tips. Give us the first one.
Step 1. Practice speaking alone before speaking with other people.
Talking to yourself? Does that really help?
It really does. When you speak alone, there is no pressure, no judgment. You can make mistakes freely.
That makes sense. It's like a safe practice space.
Exactly. You can describe your day, talk about your plans, or even talk about what you're cooking.
I actually do this sometimes when I'm walking. I describe what I see around me.
Perfect example. That builds your speaking muscle little by little.
What's step 2?
Step 2, celebrate small wins.
What do you mean by small wins?
If you say one full sentence in English today, that is a win. If you order food in English, that is a win.
So we shouldn't wait for a big achievement to feel proud?
Exactly. Big confidence comes from many small moments, not one perfect day.
I really like that idea. What's step 3?
Step 3, focus on being understood, not on being perfect.
Can you give an example?
Sure. Imagine you say, I go to store yesterday. It's not perfect grammar, but people still understand you.
Right. The meaning is clear even with a small mistake.
Exactly. Grammar mistakes rarely stop communication. They are just small bumps on the road.
So we should worry less about grammar and more about connection.
Yes, connection first, perfect grammar later.
What's the last step, Jessica?
Step 4, surround yourself with supportive people.
Like people who don't laugh at mistakes?
Exactly. Find friends, teachers, or online communities who support your learning journey, not people who make you feel small.
That's such important advice. The people around us really affect how we feel.
They do. And remember, we are part of your supportive community too, right here on A1 English Podcast.
Yes, you are never alone in this journey.
Let's add one more helpful step because I think it's very practical.
Please, go ahead.
Step 5, record your own voice.
Recording yourself? That actually sounds a little scary.
It might feel strange at first, but it helps you notice your progress over time.
So you can listen back and hear how you're improving.
Exactly. Many learners are surprised. They think they sound worse than they actually do.
That's very true. Our own voice always sounds different in our head.
Try recording a short, 1-minute story about your day. Then listen to it after 1 week and again after 1 month.
What a wonderful way to actually see your growth instead of just imagining it.
And step 6, the final step, give yourself permission to be a beginner.
Say more about that one.
Nobody expects a beginner to sound advanced. When you accept your current level, the pressure becomes much smaller.
So instead of fighting our current level, we should simply accept it and grow from there.
Exactly. Growth happens naturally when we stop fighting where we are right now.
These 6 steps together really do build real confidence, one small step at a time.
And remember, you don't need to do all 6 steps perfectly or all at once.
Even choosing just one step to try this week is a wonderful start.
Progress is not a race, it's a gentle, steady walk forward.
A gentle, steady walk. I really like that image.
Whichever step you choose today, know that it matters, even if the change feels small right now.
Okay, let's talk about some real embarrassing moments. I'll share mine first.
Oh, this should be fun.
One time, I wanted to say I was full after eating, but I said the wrong word and it sounded very strange.
Oh no, what did you do after that?
I laughed about it. The other person laughed too, kindly. And honestly, I never forgot that word again.
That's such a great point. Mistakes actually help us remember words better.
Exactly. Your brain remembers embarrassing moments very well.
Let me share a common moment many learners have: forgetting a word in the middle of a sentence.
Oh yes, this happens so often. You start a sentence with confidence, and then your mind goes blank.
What can someone do in that moment?
Simple phrases can help. You can say, "How do I say this?" Or, "Give me a second, please."
Yes, native speakers use these phrases too. It's completely normal.
Another common moment, mispronouncing a word.
Oh, this happens to everyone. Even native speakers mispronounce words sometimes.
If you say a word wrong, you can just smile and try again.
People appreciate effort much more than perfection.
Let's talk about one more moment, not understanding what someone said.
This can feel scary, especially in a fast conversation.
But you can simply say, "Sorry, can you repeat that, please?" Or, "Could you speak a little slower?"
These phrases are powerful. They show confidence, not weakness.
Exactly. Asking for help is a strength, not a failure.
So remember, embarrassing moments are simply part of the learning story. They are not the end of the story.
They are actually proof that you are trying, growing, and improving.
Let's talk about one more embarrassing moment, using the wrong tense by accident.
Oh, this happens to me sometimes too. I say yesterday, but use the wrong verb form.
For example, saying, "Yesterday I go to the market," instead of, "Yesterday I went to the market."
It's a small mix-up, but it can feel embarrassing in the moment.
Here's the truth, though. The listener almost always understands you because you already said yesterday.
So the word yesterday already tells them it happened in the past.
Exactly. Context helps communication, even when grammar isn't perfect.
That's such a comforting thought. Grammar mistakes rarely stop understanding completely.
One more moment worth mentioning, accidentally translating directly from your first language.
Oh, this creates some funny sentences sometimes.
It does, but it also shows something wonderful. You are thinking in two languages at once.
When you say it like that, it actually sounds impressive, not embarrassing.
It truly is impressive. Speaking two languages, even imperfectly, is a real skill.
So the next time this happens to you, try to feel proud instead of embarrassed.
Let's also mention one more thing, forgetting simple words you already know because of nervousness.
Oh, this happens to me constantly. My mind knows the word, but in the moment, it just disappears.
This is very normal. It's called blanking, and it happens in every language, not only in English.
Even in our first language, we sometimes forget simple words when we're nervous or tired.
Exactly. So please don't judge yourself harshly when this happens. It's simply how brains work under pressure.
A helpful trick is to describe the word instead, if you can't remember it.
Yes, for example, if you forget the word umbrella, you could say, "the thing you use when it rains."
That's such a clever workaround. Communication continues even without the exact word.
Language is flexible. There is almost always another way to express your idea. Let's share a few messages from our own listeners because their stories are so inspiring. Oh, I love reading these messages. One listener wrote, "I used to stay silent in every meeting. Now I speak at least one sentence every time."
That's amazing progress. One sentence at a time really does add up.
Another listener said, "I practiced ordering food alone in my room for 2 weeks before I tried it in real life."
That's such smart preparation. Practicing alone first really does build confidence.
And one more message. "I made a huge mistake at work, but my coworker just smiled and helped me. Nobody laughed at me."
This shows exactly what we talked about earlier. Most people are kind and understanding.
These stories remind us that progress doesn't need to be big or fast. Small, steady steps truly matter.
If you're listening right now, know that your small steps matter too, even if nobody else sees them yet.
Now, let's practice together, right here, right now.
Yes, everyone listening, get ready to speak with us.
Imagine you're meeting someone new at a party. What could you say?
You could say, "Hi, my name is..." What's your name?
Simple, clear, and friendly. Try saying it out loud right now, wherever you are.
Don't worry if you're alone. Speaking alone is great practice, remember?
Let's try another one. Imagine your coffee order is wrong at a cafe.
What could you say in that situation?
You could say, "Excuse me, I think this is not my order."
Polite, clear, and confident.
One more example. Imagine someone asks you a question, but you didn't understand.
What's a good response?
You could say, "Sorry, could you say that again, please?"
Perfect example of a helpful, everyday phrase.
See? These are small, simple sentences, but they are so powerful in real conversations.
You don't need difficult words to sound confident.
You just need clear, simple English and a calm, friendly attitude.
And remember, mistakes will happen. That's okay. That's part of learning.
Keep practicing these small sentences, and soon they will feel natural.
Let's try 2 more real-life situations before we finish.
Good idea. Imagine you're on a phone call and the other person speaks very fast.
What could you say?
You could say, "I'm sorry, could you speak a little slower, please? My English is still improving."
That sentence shows honesty, and honesty always helps communication.
Yes, people usually respond kindly when you're honest about your level.
One last situation. Imagine your English teacher asks you a question in class and you feel nervous.
What can you say if you need a moment to think?
You could say, "That's a good question. Let me think for a moment."
This little sentence buys you time, and it sounds confident, not weak.
Confidence isn't about having all the answers immediately. It's about handling the moment calmly.
Let's practice one more, a little more casual this time. Imagine a friend invites you to a party, but you don't understand the address.
What could you ask?
You could say, "Sorry, can you send me the address again? I want to make sure I go to the right place."
Friendly, clear, and completely natural.
And imagine your friend replies very quickly with lots of new words.
You could say, "Thanks. Just to check, is it near the train station?"
Asking a follow-up question is a wonderful way to check understanding without feeling embarrassed.
It shows you're engaged in the conversation, not lost in it.
These small phrases we practiced today are tools. Keep them in your pocket, ready to use anytime.
Anytime you feel nervous, come back to these simple, honest sentences.
Let's do one final quick-fire round, just for fun. I'll describe a situation, and Jack will respond quickly.
Okay, I'm ready. Bring it on.
Situation 1. Someone steps on your foot by accident.
Oh, it's okay. No problem.
Situation 2. You need to leave a conversation early.
Sorry, I need to go now. It was so nice talking with you.
Situation 3. You didn't hear someone's name clearly.
Sorry, could you tell me your name again?
Perfect answers, every time. See how natural these short responses feel?
Once you practice a few times, these phrases become automatic, almost like muscle memory.
Beautifully said. Let's carry that idea with us as we finish today's episode.
Before the summary, let's do a quick fun challenge for everyone listening.
Oh, I love challenges. What is it?
Today, try speaking one full English sentence out loud, even if you're alone at home.
It could be as simple as, "Today I feel proud of myself for trying."
Say it slowly, clearly, and with a smile, even a small one.
A smile actually changes the sound of your voice. It makes it warmer and more relaxed.
Try it right now. Smile and say a simple English sentence out loud.
Did you do it? Wonderful. That's today's small, brave step.
Every big journey is made of small steps like this one.
And you just took one simply by listening and practicing with us today.
All right, let's quickly review what we talked about today.
Before we review, I just want to say one thing directly to you, our listener.
Please, go ahead, Jessica.
If you have ever felt embarrassed speaking English, I want you to know that feeling does not define your ability.
It only shows that you are human and that you care about doing well.
Every single person who speaks a second language today once felt exactly like you feel now.
Every confident speaker you admire was once a nervous beginner too.
There is no shortcut that skips the beginner stage completely. Everyone walks through it.
So please be patient with yourself, the same way you would be patient with a good friend.
First, we learned that feeling embarrassed while speaking English is completely normal.
Everyone feels this way sometimes, even advanced learners and native speakers of other languages.
We also talked about the silent period and how understanding comes before speaking confidence.
We shared 4 steps to build confidence: practicing alone, celebrating small wins, focusing on connection, and finding supportive people.
And we laughed together about common embarrassing moments and how they actually help us learn better.
Most importantly, remember this: you don't need to be perfect, you just need to keep trying.
English is not a test. It's a tool for connecting with people around the world.
So speak bravely, make mistakes, laugh, learn, and keep improving.
That's the real journey, and we are so proud of you for being on it.
If this episode helped you feel a little more confident today, please like this video.
And if you want more friendly, simple English lessons like this, please subscribe to A1 English Podcast.
We upload new episodes regularly to help you improve your English naturally, step by step.
Thank you so much for spending this time with us today.
Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep believing in yourself.
Bye, everyone. And remember, every episode we make is here to walk beside you, one small step at a time.
You are not learning alone. We are learning together, right here, every week.
Take today's small challenge with you. One honest, brave sentence spoken out loud.
Whether it's ordering coffee, greeting a coworker, or just talking to yourself at home, it all counts.
We believe in you, truly. Your English is growing, even on days when it doesn't feel that way.
See you in the next episode.